Okay, this is going to be a pretty easy assignment, but it gets you prepared for harder things later on. Okay, it's going to seem kind of pointlessly easy, but at a store I'm buying packages of Snickers and packages of Butterfingers. Those are 2 units. Variable that vary. Snickers bags cost $4 each, while Butterfingers cost $5 each. I have $42 to spend. If I buy 3 bags of Snickers, and dollars is a unit too, sorry. If I buy 3 bags of Snickers, how many Butterfinger bags do I need to buy? Now, this could be used in street math. You could multiply, subtract, and divide. I'm well aware of that, but this is not going to be that easy next going forward. So, when you have 3 units, you're used to having 2, but when you have 3, you're going to work off a grid. You'll have to make the grid yourself eventually, but in this packet I have it made. Snickers, Butterfingers, and dollars. Here's how you need to label your table. Label the columns first. You're going to always put the word together right here. Okay. Then here you put the 2 units that would kind of be your independent units, which would be the 2 things you're buying, the Snickers and the Butterfingers. So Snickers, Butterfingers. Now, on your rows, here's what you're always going to put. You're going to put how many units per unit, and total. Now, last thing, above per unit and total, not how many, but above per unit and total, you put your dependent unit, which is dollars. Okay, these are your independent units, these are your dollars is your dependent. You put that dollars. Now, you're going to put numbers in the table and variables. Now, you come down here, what's your money total? You could spend $42, so put equals 42. And cross that out now. You placed it. Now go up to the top row. How many units has nothing to do with money? So what's the one number I have in this problem that has nothing to do with dollars? That doesn't have a dollar sign. It's 3. 3 bags of Snickers. Okay, so that's out. How many Butterfingers we don't know, so I put X. Now leave these 2 empty for today. Just trust me, leave these 2 empty. You're not going to put anything there. Just leave them empty. Now cost per unit, well the dollars I have is $4, that's Snickers. And then Butterfingers cost $5. So, to find the money total for Snickers, we just take 3 times 4. How many times dollars per unit? 3 times 4, right, that looks like crap. 3 times 4 equals 12, okay? Now, you can't find the total for Butterfingers, but you can write an expression. When you take x times 5, you write that as 5x, okay? Not x5, 5x. And now you have your equation to solve. 12 plus 5x equals 42. Okay. So, take out your 12 by subtracting, and that's 30. Then divide by your 5, and we end up with 6. 6 Butterfingers. Okay, example 2. For a snack mix, I need to buy boxes of Cheerios and Lucky Charms. Cheerios cost $3.99 for each box. Lucky Charms cost $4.29 for each box. I spent $20.85. I know that I buy 2 boxes of Cheerios. How many boxes of Lucky Charms do I buy? So together. So the units are Cheerios, Lucky Charms, and dollars. So the Cheerios and the Lucky Charms are your independent units. You can abbreviate too. I don't care if you want to put just C and L, that's fine too. Okay, then how many units per unit and total? And then you put a dollar sign here and here, but not there. Okay. That's your 3rd unit. So, the total amount you spent was $20.85. Now get rid of that from the paragraph. How many? Look for numbers without dollar labels. The only number you got is 2. 2 boxes of Cheerios. Now we don't know how many lucky charms, that's your X. Or you can even use another letter like an L for lucky or C for charms. I don't care what letter you use, okay? It can be any letter. I usually just go with X. So Cheerios, those cost $3.99 each. The Lucky Charms, those are $4.29. So to find the total cost, we take 2 times $3.99. That's going to be $7.98. Now you're like, well, we can't multiply there. Well, you can't multiply, but you can write a simplified expression, which would be 4.29x. Now line up your equation. And now we can solve it. We have plus and times. So we take out the plus by subtracting 798. Because I'm too lazy to use my to use my mental math skills at this point in the day. 12.87, and then you divide each side by $4.29. Okay, that's 3 boxes of Lucky Charms. Okay, next problem. I work 2 jobs. I make $10 per hour at Baumgars and $11 per hour at Hy-Vee. Last week I made a total of $430. I worked 21 hours at Baumgars. How many hours did I work at Hy-Vee? So together. And then hours at Baumgars, hours at Hy-Vee, and then dollars. Okay. So these are the independent units. The dollars are your dependent units. So you got hours Baumgars, hours Hy-Vee, HRS, and then how many units per unit and total. Okay, and then it's the dependent unit goes over the total and dollars per unit. Okay, so the total amount of money together is $430. Okay, money total together $430. Okay, find me a number without a dollar label. You got 21 hours at Baumgars. Well, you don't have Hy-Vee. Now you can use H, X, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, dollars per unit at Baumgars is going to be $10. And the dollars per unit at Hy-Vee is going to be 11. Okay, so to find the money you made total at Baumgars, you take 21 times 10. That's 210. Then Hy-Vee, you take X times 11, and that's 11X. Okay. Now you write your equation with a plus between the two terms. So you got 210 plus 11X equals 430. So I got plus and times. You take out the 210 through a subtraction, and that's 220. And you divide by 11, and you get 22. Or you get 20, my bad. Okay, so hours at Hy-Vee is 20. If you want to put it up in the table, you can, but that's what you found. Okay, I'm not doing the next 3 examples. Okay. Because I think you guys are pretty smart enough to get it. We're gonna help us set up number 1 though, because this takes a little bit different. Okay. Pet shelter needs to feed 164 cats and 24 dogs. They spend $988. If cat packages cost $7 each, so to feed a cat you'd have to spend $7. How much do dog packages cost? Okay. Because it's kind of, I didn't write this the greatest, but here's the idea behind it. You put together, and then cats and dogs. Cats and dogs. Just assume every animal gets one package. Okay, it gets its own package. That's why it looks like crap that I wrote it. Okay, so how many units per unit and total. Okay, and then dollars over total, dollars per unit. Now this one's flipped a little bit. You know you had $988. Okay. then you have two, these are both how many units, so you actually know the how many units for both of them. See, these are non-money numbers, so you know you got 164 cats and 24 dogs. Then cost per unit, you got $7 for the cats, and you don't know the dogs. That's what you're trying to find, okay? And then you take 164 times 7 and 24 times x, and then it's like your normal